Good afternoon. Got a little tree to plant here. Stand that up there. Have a little guess what it is. Going to be putting it in the pot for now. It needs to go in the garden at some point, but until I decide where it's going to go, it's going to have to go in the pot. Come back in a minute and I'll tell you what it is, and we'll be discussing the rootstock on this. Welcome back. Before we get on to the potting of the plum tree, and it is a plum tree, we need to do the preparation work, which is the pot is going to go in. Now I've drilled holes in the bottom of this pot, put lots of crocks in the bottom, just cover the holes up, drainage holes. We've also got on the bottom one of the little wheelie things for the patio viewpoint, which adds to the drainage. Now plum trees, when you grow them in pots, do not like sitting in water at all. They need lots and lots of drainage. So I'm going to show you how to put up one of these. First, we need drainage. Grit. Lots of grit. Around the bottom like so. It also weights it down a bit as well, which is always good. Stop the wind blowing it over. Next, a little bit of topsoil. Just a little bit. Just to cover the top. Break the bits up, big bits. Like so. Next goes in the compost. Now, this is peat-free, multi-purpose compost with a bit of bloodfish and bone in it. So, pop that in there. A little mix around. Like so. We're going to put another layer of topsoil. Along with some more grit. And then more compost, which has got nothing in it. I'm going to mix up the compost with the grit. I think I might need a little bit more grit. Let me pop off and get some. There we go. More grit. I'm going to mix that all in. Like so. Now we've got the bloodfish and bone at the bottom. What I'm going to put in is a little bit of grow more. Sprinkle some around the top like so. This will help to establish the plant, help it grow and get the roots to go down. Now, I'll explain in a minute why I'm doing this, because of the specific plants I've got. There you go. Right, so we're up to about there now. I'm going to backfill that with a little bit more compost. We'll take it straight out of the bag this time. Mix it down. Now onto the plum tree. This is a Victoria plum, around about 4.5 foot, 5 foot tall. Now this is grown on a Julian A rootstock, which is the vigorous kind. Ideally it needs to go in the ground, but for now, for the next year or so, it's going to go in the pot till I find somewhere to put it. We're going to try and keep it as small as possible, compact the roots into the pot. Now, the pot you use for these needs to be of a big size, around about 55 centimetres in diameter. Obviously, the bigger the pot, the better. So we've got all our mixture up there. It's all been watered in now. We've taken this out of the box. I was advised when we got it on the instructions that some of the leaves may turn, but I was told not to worry. A few little dead branches there. No, they don't want to come off, so we'll leave that. I'll trim them off with the secateurs once it's in. Now I'm going to leave the stick on with the label. I've got the other label here. Now the variety is that one. Let's get up. I don't know if you see that. One of them. So let's get it in the pot. Now it's a big tree. So obviously loads of gravel in the bottom, crocks. Weight it down. Let's have a look, see what's inside. Gently tap the sides off the pot. Now this has been soaking in water for the last 24 hours. So it shouldn't be dry at all. Well, I can already see down there loads of roots. The root system on this is really strong. We've got thick roots down the bottom. You can tell this is a vigorous plant. So we're going to ease these out. Now, as this is a vigorous plant, it doesn't matter if you break the roots a little bit. You just need to ease them around. And what we're going to do is open up the pot. As you can see, we've got the grit. Need to open that up a bit more. And we're going to just push that in there like so. All little bits. Now we're going to ease the sides out slightly so it has full contact with the soil that it's in and the compost, of course. That's not in the middle, is it? Let's try again. Level with the rootstock. There or thereabouts. Good, firm in it. Try and get it so it's straight. Push all the compost and soil around the outside, like so. A little bit wonky there. They will thank you for it in the long run if you spend that extra couple of minutes just doing this. There you go, comes back. And all we'll do, we'll backfill with compost. Like so. Firm it all down. Then give it a very good walk with it. So there you go. Only one more thing I'm going to do. I'm going to use up the rest of the gravel. Around the top like so. There you go. Job done. And one more thing. A good gardener's hands are dirty hands. Bye bye for now.